What's up, my ice caps? It's your boy Black Ice. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back out here in these YouTube streets, and today we're gonna finish up a couple things. A lot has happened this weekend with some of the games, like Alabama State and who did I saw that they played? Was it Jackson? No, they already played Jackson. I can't remember who it was they played, but it don't matter because I'll get to it. I just gotta research. I know I saw a couple of the clips, but I didn't watch any of the clips because I like to have my reaction to be, authentic, and actually my first time seeing it when I watch it with you all. So, yeah. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish up the Texas Southern and Alcorn game. I already did the fifth quarter, so please make sure y'all go check that out. Give me your feedback. Like I keep stressing this, and I can't stress it enough. I love constructive criticism and good, like, adult debate. Like especially if it's coming from a good place. Because I'm by far, I have my favorite band the same way the rest of you all do, but I'm not biased to the fact. I've never been that way. I always tell it like it is. I'm just one of those. My friends will even tell you that. I just always been one of those people. So. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into, let's see, we're going to do Alcorn first. Since Texas Southern was the home game, I just try to, just attention to detail, little small things. Like I always say, keep it simple. And since they was the home away team, of course, they went first. So we're going to check them out.
Smash Time is in the building.
Shout out to Smash Time. You can use this video. Y'all, where is it that Texas Southern play their games at? What stadium is that? Is that a soccer stadium or something? I like Alcorn. I do. I like Alcorn. Can't sleep on them. Oh, he was screaming his ass off. Great job. That's how you're supposed to be show enthusiasm. He was, you ain't heard nobody. You just heard that guy. I paused it for a second just to say, I have never actually paid attention to Alcorn's field shows. I actually haven't. I can't even think of a time where I've seen them or where I've actually done an actual reaction to their field show, which is unbecoming of me. I'm ashamed of myself. I can't believe that. But yeah, and the same with Texas Southern. I think I've only seen them like once or twice on the field. Yeah, I have to be ashamed of myself. But I'm excited for this one though, because they did very good on that fifth quarter, man. That was a treat. So if y'all can also let me know where it is they play their games at, because that looks like a soccer stadium or something. I don't think it's a actual like NFL team. It doesn't look like. No, it's not the NFL team. It's not. I know for sure that's not it. That's not where the Texans play. But yeah, let me know if y'all know what stadium that is, or if it's actually theirs. It could be, Move the camera up on the field. Hey, let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was good. They finessed that. Seemed like maybe like one or two hiccups, but for the most part, they finessed that. Okay, man, that was good. I enjoyed that. It started off very, very strong. That opening was strong, man. I could hear them. It seemed like a lot of bands though, and on the SWAT, they do that same performance with all the straight lines, and they be facing the side a lot. But with Alcorn, I actually could hear them, so it seemed like they were facing their instruments toward the stands. So that's a plus. That's a plus. So to me, that was a 10, definitely for sure. Um, Also, like their percussion, I can actually hear their percussion as well. So I gave the percussion like a 9. Like I said again, that opening was very, very strong. So I gave that a 10. Their drilling, the marching was on point. I'm all about marching, man. They were driving. As far as the song selection, because they didn't have that actual song feature or a ballad in there. So as far as the song selection, I gave it a 7. I excluded the flags because they didn't have the flags. I don't put the auxiliary all into one because they have dancers, obviously. The Golden Girls killed it. That was amazing. I think they had like one small hiccup, maybe one or two from what I saw. I think I did see someone do like a jump before everyone else. And if she was on the 50, I would have assumed that it was the captain, and maybe that was supposed to happen that way, but she wasn't. She was like on in between the 45 and the 50. So it's hard to tell. So I gave the dancers a 9 because either way, they looked good though. They're another one of those teams that it's all together like that. They have big movements, and so when to see them move all together as one, I take my hats off to them, man, because I know that's hard to do with how big their movements are, and to not, cut the movements short when you're doing your counts and stuff. And that takes skill to do that because the J set and the J sets and the Golden Girls have similar styles. So they both have those big, intricate movements, like with their arms and stuff. So to not want to cut those movements short just to get through it, then they do a good job at not doing that. So yeah, definitely. So I gave that a 9. The dance routine overall, I gave it a 10. They looked good. Everybody was actually dancing. They was into it. It seemed like I'm pretty sure the students will probably assist with making that part up, especially when they're doing all the dances that's out there now, like that thing there, or whatever that is called. Yeah, so the rap mix, the dance routine, I gave it 10. The rap mix that they were all dancing to and stuff, I gave it an 8. The actual ending when they started marching toward off the field and all that type stuff, I gave that a 10. They had a very good, solid sound coming off the field. I like that. Like it really wasn't a sideline blowdown. A little bit it was, but more so marching off the field to conclude the show. I gave it a 10. And as far as the overall presentation, it would look so good, man. And I wish that they had like the flags, like some flags or something, like to help with that the opening what do you call it? The opening march, like the opening drill. If they had flags or something in there just to accentuate the sound and those chords and everything that they're playing, it would look so good. But a lot of the SWAC schools don't really have that, man, and that kind of takes from their field shows a lot. And I know a lot, like I said in the beginning, a lot of them do that same line, those lines, and then they go to whatever word or whatever formation that they're going to spell at that moment. All of them do the same formation. So I don't know if that's a SWAC thing, but it seemed like all of them do that same formation. But it's not to take nothing from them. So the overall presentation, I gave I gave it a 9. Definitely a 9. Overall presentation, gave it a 9. So minus the flags, I'm gonna tally this all up and I'll show it on the screen how I gave the breakdown. So to tally everything up, excuse me, just for the scores, like I said, the opening I gave a 10, the percussion a 9, the song selections I gave an overall 7. They didn't have any flags, so I excluded that category. The dancers, the Golden Girls, I gave a 9. The dance routine a 10. The rap mix that they danced through obviously was 8. The ending a 10, and the overall presentation of the show was a 9. That came up to 72 points, and you divide that by the amount of categories, which I do normally 9, but since they didn't have the flags, I kind of excluded that one, so it'll be divided by 8. So overall, that's a 9, and I think I give that show overall a 9. Absolutely. I kind of like my little system right there because when I get that overall, if I kind of say in the beginning, before I do all the tallying, I'm like, I say to myself, I think I give that show an overall like 8 or 9. And then when I tally everything up and it comes out to be what I gave the show overall, that means I did everything right. Everything worked out. So yeah, but overall, I give the Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite from Alcorn University a 9 for that show. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go into the Texas Southern's field show from that day.
Smash time is in the building.
I got it.
I like how I really do love how they enter the field. I mean, I know Jackson State comes from the side as well, but I really like how they march on and they have um, the dancers. I love how they have them on the front line like that, all in a line, and they're doing those high kicks, man. To that, that looks amazing. That looks so good to have motion on that front line like that, doing that. But yeah, I enjoy how they come on the field. It looks good for them. That stadium has the acoustics in that stadium is nice. Get out of the way, bro. Damn. That sounds good. Yeah. That's torture. Yeah, torture. See? Everybody go back to those lines. And then they go to another formation. It seemed like a SWAT thing. They're back in those lines again. Which is not a bad thing. I'm just stating the obvious. And look at how they got the flags in there. That looks good. That looks good. Come on, motion. Yeah. I hear Danny now. Let's go, ladies. Come on, Kayla. Jesus, man. Everybody's on point. There you go, ladies. Bring it home. Oh, wow, man. Damn, they look amazing. Yeah. They finessed that. I can't even. Yeah, they killed that. They killed that. There you go. Let's go, y'all. Finish him up. Come on, Serenity. My favorite motion dancer right there. Woo! Show right there. Yeah, that was a good show right there. I enjoyed that. Definitely did, man. The sound was amazing. They sound good. That opening march, even playing neck, songs that are HBCU band staples. They still sound good playing it, because I know sometimes you hear songs like that and you'll be like, I'm tired of hearing it, but you can never get tired of staples like that. Like it's neck, for God's sakes, y'all. Like they that cameo song was just a black like spiritual. That's like a Negro spiritual right there. Cameo probably didn't even know they had that. That song was probably going to have that effect. It's kind of like Candy. Like when you're Candy by Cameo, you want to do the electric slide, So even though the electric slide has its own song, but still, it's just one of those things. You just enjoy it. That's it, man. You don't got to complain that you're tired of hearing it. Just enjoy it for what it is. So I enjoyed the opening, especially Torture. That song is a good one too to play. I've heard a couple of bands play it. I know A&T has played it as well. So I kind of like how Texas Southern plays Torture, though. I do. I enjoyed it. The percussion, I gave an 8. I couldn't really hear them too much. I mean, they're there, obviously. But you don't, I wish they would do like a percussion feature. The SWAC bands don't seem to do that too much. But, it's still, yeah, they're not really big. They're not like percussion type based bands. They're just not. Nobody in the SWAC is. I can't think of one. I think maybe one band I know for sure in the SWAC that has a decent percussion line is, and I've actually seen them like give their percussion a time to shine on the field. Like give them a part, give them a feature, on the field, and that was Prairie View. I've seen Prairie View A&M do that before because they did it at Honda in like 2007. I think it was like 2007 or 2008. They did that. Yeah, like that was a good feature that they gave for them because I was actually there, rooting on my home team band to see, for them being there for the first time. So, yep. But the song, they didn't really have a song feature or ballad. So as far as like the song selections, I gave it a 9. And the flags, I gave them a 9. The flags look good out there, man. I wish they had a little bit more of a presence. I really do. Like that was the time when you have flags, that's your time right there to have a strong ballot and give the flags a chance to do their thing, you just don't understand how good that looks to have those flags twirl to those chords, to those notes, and just to have them incorporate that into the music that you play. If you give them a feature, just give them a chance to showcase. Give them a chance to showcase. But I did see what they did as far as the drill, the opening drill. So absolutely, I gave the flags a 9. Motion did their thing. 10. I didn't see anything wrong with it. 10. Everybody was on point. I love that squad, man. I love Motion. I really do, man. I like them because it's hard to pick who like the next captain will be. I love squads like that. That's kind of why I see DT, that Miami squad reminds me of. All of them dance captain material. I love that, man. And that's exactly what Motion is to me. They're all captain material. All of them. The whole squad. Everybody, like, you never know who's going to be next. And I love that about that squad. And that's the only squad I've seen that does that. That is like that, in my opinion. And I'm sorry. It is. Even with like the Stingettes and all that. And that's who, I couldn't think of it in the beginning. But that's who the Stingettes has played yesterday. It's coming back to me now. But even like with the Stingettes or the Dolls, everybody be like, oh, that's the next captain. You can pick who the next captain is. I can't do that with Motion. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. So they're the only team I see that's like that. And it could be anyone. So they all captain material. The dance routine, I gave it a 9. It was okay. The dance routine wasn't bad. The rap mix, I gave it a 9 as well. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It got the job done. Definitely got the job done. The ending, I gave it 10. That ending was great. That sideline blowdown, couldn't ask in the finish and end that that's like a period on a great show right there. So that ending was good. And the overall presentation, I gave it a 10 as well. That beginning drill coming in from the side, having Motion on that first row, doing their high kicks, then the band that you have the motion runs off, and then you get your twirlers in there, which that cameraman need to watch what he's doing. Get the hell out the damn way. Like, come on, bro. Especially if you're Texas Southern's like part of their media team, you should know the field show by now. Get out that lady. Get out that lady's way. That shouldn't even be a thing. Yeah, you are a cameraman. You move around the band. That they got to move around you. Yeah, so yeah, that kind of annoyed me a little bit. But yeah, I just like how the flags was incorporated, and then during that opening drill, when they're doing the formations, you see the flag's presence in there. Like you see it, like it looks. They're twirling to the music. It looks so good. It just accentuates it. It looks really, really good. So that overall presentation, I definitely gave a 9. So just to recap real quick, opening, I gave it 10. Percussion, 8. The song selection, I gave it a 9. The flags, I gave a 9. Motion, gave it 10. The dance routine, I gave a 9. The rap mix, the hip hop mix, I gave a 9. The ending, I gave a 10. Overall presentation, I gave a 10. All right. So all together, we're going to tally it up. And we'll see what the overall score was and divide it by 9 because they had flags, so I was able to do that. And let's see if I was correct with my prediction on what the overall score should be. All right, once I added it all up, it came up to 86. Divide that by 9, and we got a 9.3. So to round it, 9.3 and 9.33. So overall, that show was a 9, definitely. And a 9.3. That sounds about right. Because Alcorn, their overall, according to my, rating system, was a 9, and I think Texas Southern show was just a little bit better. And not by far. So definitely that 9.3 for them. Yeah, it sounds about right. Sounds about right. It was just slightly better, not far ahead, just slightly better. So their overall score was a 9.3. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed both of those schools. I'm glad I finally got a chance to see their band's routines as far as the field shows, because we know how they are in the stands. We've seen them time and time again in the stands. So please let me know what y'all think about that. How would y'all rate the field shows? I would like to know that as well. Maybe it's something I can include into, how I rate field shows, and maybe it's something I can include or take away. Let me know what you think about that. Again, like I said, I'll put it on the screen so you can see this actual categories and how I rate them and how I came with the final, the final score or whatever. But yeah, definitely, please comment, like, subscribe. I thank y'all so much. Thank you for any new follows out there. I appreciate receiving messages as people saying they're fans. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, man. I don't deserve fans. I'm just a regular person, but I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Just make sure y'all can, show me a little bit of support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. Definitely share your input. I would love to hear it, and I make sure I comment and respond to everyone. As soon as I'm able to see it, I don't have a lot of notifications on because I work, so I don't really like notifications just coming to my phone like that. But I'll get back on later, and I always check and make sure, So yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about those 2 field shows, and I will see you on the other side in the next video, y'all. Appreciate you, my fans. I say Ice Cap, I kind of like shout out to Dez. And from Ayo Dez, I love her. I'm a big fan of hers because she's someone who was actually on the squad. She's actually a captain. She was actually a captain of a collegiate team, a big collegiate team at that. So to hear her input and see how she rates them, you can't get that experience from anywhere else. I love that about her. So I do have dance experience, but obviously being a male, I wouldn't be able to get on a dance team, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. That didn't bother me at all. I'm not one of those type people. They'd be like, we want to do it too. No, I think that it should be left to the ladies, especially as far as the band wise, because of the outfits they wear. It just looks better to me. It just looks better. It's nothing like the female figure and seeing them move and the creativity that they put and the hard work they put into actual dance. And I love every second of it, man. I do. So yeah. So I just kind of named my fans, since my nickname is Black Ice. I kind of named my fans Ice Caps. So yeah, I really appreciate you all. Thank you, my Ice Caps. And please comment again. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about that. I enjoy all feedback. Negative, positive, don't matter to me. Okay. I'm from the hood. I'm good to go on there. Thick skin part. Trust me. Trust me, I am. All right. I appreciate y'all. See you again in the next video. Peace.